Good day to everyone. You might not know me, I might not be familiar to all of you, but here I am Aparna Raj, and I'm a second year PhD student from the Center for Policy Studies. You might not know my department, but yes, we are a department now, and I have come forward to question many of the concerns that I have been facing and my fellow PhD students have been facing through the 2 years that we have survived. And I then believed, and then I understood that they were just not problems that we faced as a department, but throughout the years, many of our departments have been fighting over trying to get solutions to these problems that they've been facing. I have been involved in the council affairs of the campus over the past 2 years in various capacities, being the department coordinator in one of the years, and then as a member of the PG Academic Council in the past year. So these things made me understand that many of the problems we face are unable to find solutions because there are hierarchical components in it, and solutions were not coming up through a bottom-up approach. There were many problems which the PG students were facing every day which were not addressed by anybody in the council, in any of the councils, and so I decided to talk with my co-PGs and then find out the issues that they were facing. I then decided that all of us should be involved in the activities of IIT Bombay because we were not representing our own departments, but we were representing IIT Bombay as an institute, as a community on its own. So then I believe that we all should be active in the activities of not cynicism but those of hope. The hope of the students who have been facing difficulties in the disbursal of their loans, their stipends, etc. The hope of the students who are not understanding any of the processes which were being undertaken by the academic affairs as a council, or maybe the academic section as a unit of the IITB community. The accounts difficulties that they were facing along with the academic section in the main building were quite a few. So I understood that there should have been a person to address these concerns, and these were actually being lived through over all the years that we found. Then I saw that we were actually having a lot of space constraints. We were of the hope that one day our departments would be having a lot of reading spaces. We were of the hope that one day all of us would be able to have our own individually standing library facilities. We were of the hope that one day we'll be having a photocopy shop which will be open 24/7 around the academic area. We were, or maybe we are, of the hope that one day we'll not be confused about anything regarding the communications and collaborations which are required with the main building sections. We are again of the hope that we will get to know our council better. We are not given an opportunity to put any feedback on the activities which the hierarchical positions of the institute have been doing. Why are we not given an opportunity to provide feedback to them? I would like to question that. And we don't know why we were not fulfilled about the prior promises. So I hereby state that my candidature have been putting forth these points in my manifesto, and I'll be happy to represent the interests of all the people in the PG community of IIT Bombay. Thank you. So primarily what the students have provided me was that there is an issue regarding the transparency of the fund dispersal. So I mean to first address that issue. So for knowing that, if I just go and ask the required authorities to give me information, I have tried to do that in my capacity as a council member. I was not given the information. So for that, my first step will be to get more clarity about what is happening now, and for that I need support from the people in power itself. Yeah. Okay, so am I supposed to mention the department names in this context, or maybe I can say there are quite a few departments which I have gone to where library facilities are currently not existing, or which are existing cannot be counted as a real library facility. So these questions will be addressed because there are many students had, when I had spoken them, I told you it's my bottoms up approach. So I had talked to the people who are not in power. So they had told me that their departments have books which have been outdated. In this century, it's in this millennium, it's quite easy that the books that we use become outdated very fast. So this was a big concern of the students, that they needed access to new editions of the books, and most of them in the libraries which are actually existing as of today are outdated, and many of the departments did not have a formal library or a sitting space of their own. Yes, so reduction of the okay, my background comes from engineering and management. So I have seen in both sides, I've seen engineering colleges as well as management schools which have their own online processing systems. But here in IIT, even I myself went through that issue, so I know that, along with many other students. So we were a group of people who were trying to get a certificate quick on a particular day, and we were not just getting it, and we got the certificate only after 3 days. So it is not very much, I believe it's not very much allowable of a community like ours, who are like the best computer science college institute in the country, to have not an online processing system for certificate approvals or certificate applications. Okay, I get it. So in terms of affairs, what I mean is that we represent a council, but there are places where the students, especially the PG students, are not concerned about what the council is doing, because they consider that their concerns are not going to be heard from anyone. So that is where I said the point of giving a feedback to the system and the point of getting to know the PG academic council is very important, even during the introductory sessions. So each and every department should have a face-to-face interaction with the council, and I think it's the council's duty to take that pain to reach each and every department, and it cannot be justified in any other manner, I guess. Okay, first of all, it's like understanding each other. We are not the council separate or the academic section separate or the students separate, actually. So it's like the moment we consider the three parts as a part of the community, like three different individually standing parts of the community, the whole structure collapses, and that's what we can see if we ask the concerns of many of the PG students. So it's just that the communication which should be there between the council and the students and the academic section in the main building, or any other section for that instance, is not there. So it should be the duty of the council to make each and every student feel free to approach any unit in the main building, or any student council, or maybe to even make them understand that all of us are a community together. So it might involve awareness creation in the student community, as well as the academic section in the main building, or for that instance any section in the main building, as well as the council. It's not a council alone cannot do, students alone cannot do, nor can the academic section, which is supposed to help the other counterparts in the campus, cannot do. Yeah, so good day everyone. As I told you, saying why I should vote for me, I will never say that you all should come and vote for me. Always I believe that the best man should win. So I ask all of you to understand the concerns that both of us are raising, and believe that it is more about quality and not about quantity. So I wish that all of you can take very good decisions regarding the elections, and always, as I said, let the best man win.